turning young people into zombies.
So it's important for broke down the issue today, for let the public understand.
Now that's make we dey bring come to you the Today Show. We get segments where they range from interviews on the big issues.
Sierra Leone authorities said Monday that 20 people were killed and nearly 2,000 prisoners escaped during Sunday's attack on the capital.
To sport.
What a fairy tale story here. There they are, the champions of Africa.
And entertainment and simple tourism with plenty other issues.
Get ready for the roller coaster ride through the day-to-day story them as we dive deep into the heart of the matter.
Every weekday on Slick Television, Channel 37, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Tune in and stay informed like never before.
The Today Show, only on Slick Television. Every second that the society they make headline and the issue them can turn up now we aid. Even for
some people the week they end. For others, it's just another working day. It's another working period. It's another working era. Warm welcome to the Today Show, the last edition for the week. And I want to say welcome live from Freetown and across with various social media platforms across the world. On Channel 37 from Freetown, Port Loko, and Cambia. My name is Patrick Salia. Inside the show today, we can look at some of those talking points. We don't make tongues wagging, and then discussions already flaring up in certain quarters as we proceed to the weekend. But first, though, a motivational message here for you today here says that let the weekend, let Friday be the finish line to your weekend, to your week of efforts, and the starting point of your weekend of reflections. You made it. Now breathe, reset, and smile. So for the fact that you don't come this far, when you reach Friday, you need to breathe, sigh of relief, say, at least you get a reduction in the number of work time and hours, but not for other people's like business, not for other people like business people where they hustle almost 24 hours, even when they're not sleep and they think of how much profit they for make, which business they for go venture into, what new idea they should venture into. But on this day, usually on Fridays, it's a day where for more or less serve as your finish line for the efforts that you're going to make. And then let it be the starting point for reflect. And for reflect, you get for brief sigh of relief. You reset your mindset because you get barely 24 to 48 hours for do so, for prepare for the other week. And then smile a little. So smile, go into the activities more or less. If your hobby, if you watch football or for go exercise, then do it. For as long as you get pleasure and smile in it, then do it. Yeah? After the break, we'll talk to Ibrahim Sori Dumbuya, Mohamed Kamara, and Victor Tutu Rogers. As we roll over into the weekend, we'll look into the discourse of the week.
Man them. This na boys. Usai man and they put all thing at table from Pantap to Godo. Inside boys, we know they hide behind with shadow at all. We real and this them now all but we.
Every woman first, let me start that, always they look for a successful man. So likewise, majority of the men also they look for successful woman.
We can't talk about we hustle and we dey fair money.
When you like somebody, you first of all get for take care of whatever you like. Make them a priority.
We relationship and waiting people they expect from we man them.
You know, women are more emotional than men. If you start them, where you enjoy them, you go they come.
This not a side where we just they can't talk. This na brotherhood. Na side for let you see and feel what it really mean for me boy picky.
Sex is intimacy.
This na boys. So come na the bar, grab a chair, buy a drink, let we talk, chill and vibe, cause this now boys will side with a shake the table.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Are you ready?
6 mil bit.
The rapper, the papa, the rapper where they rap, where they make other rapper papa sky.
Me person on the lap, just one punch man. Call me Van Persie or you call me Mike Tyson. Way I vex, now this scheme I must kill you one post. Cause flying flow, they make it peace by yourself. Don't start sweating or go end, nigga na for left. Bump you two baby back, whip you two cousin. Sky is only try, but you bars them all what? My advice as an OG little boy pull and para. You and I, you know, say me and you two not to
Where they see me pa this game, they don't really confused. Where you see me pa the man, na for go na bush. Where you see me if you not able, na for hide the kush.
Me na Dr. Nahiman, and the man Chris. Land for you feature, Bobo, come up beyond waist. We flow like a Samsonite, quick for boss face. And you get money in the bank.
Cap me get for sweet and hot, like election, I let you now Okubu.
Alpha, they greet you, and they tell you, oh, shoot, they suffer, they pretend, I call you suffer posh. The boss him, boss man, we too not to rank. Stand me babe, I be know you know the function. Still you not get, till they meet the last junction. Same thing again, after when I finish this, is so-called die career. You manage, I go dig graveyard, we do you very yeah. You can diss me and go, boy, that's for sure.
You don't tire for your boku talk with no substance or sweet talk with plenty lie inside. Then now, na the term for strip the headlines bare and tell the story just like it is. Brutally Frank goes where others won't, exposing the real stories behind the headlines.
We tackle issues of maximum importance to the growth of Sierra Leone, from politics to the economy, agriculture, education, health, and tourism.
By serving as your voice in asking the why, where, how, and when questions to the people them we responsible. This na Brutally Frank.
This is Brutally Frank.
Showing every Sunday at 7 p.m. on Slick TV.
So there have been bittersweet moments in the week. There have been daunting and Herculean tasks, and there have been some differences. There have been disagreements and agreements somewhere. But for us, the both way land na Hamilton and police say nothing order of concern and interest to the security of the country. And then the deadline closing in on you will not get NIN aids. The only way you will get NIN, we get national identity card. That you will get NIN for now. NCRA and the security forces say you forget them. It's a must. And also the week closing with just few hours before now, the government announcing that MCC don't agree for give the $480 million for support to the country energy sector. For we, these are the key issues. Let's take them, welcome me, guest them, me analyst them for helping me look at some of these issues keenly inside the show. Welcome Ibrahim Soyi Dumbuya. Welcome Victor Tutu Rogers. Welcome Mohamed Kamara.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Ibrahim Soyi, it's been a while.
Yes, of course. I've been out of the country for academic purposes. And I'm back. I think I spent 1 year, some couple of months. And now I'm back again and I've activated full duty.
Oh, well, good to see you back.
Which of the duty?
The advocacy.
One me brother in language, it was a oil com. Oil com. All right. So I'll start with, of course, in this news report by John Abdullahi, police say they don't arrest 10 people where they catch with firearms, gun them. and some counterfeits, fake money, fake currency, leons to be precise, and other currency them as well. Now some location them inside Freetown, I didn't do their arrest there so them presented 10 suspects them now on press conference on Wednesday when I be July 23 na King Tom police officers mess King Tom outside the IG office there right now temporarily while then they fix up in office at police headquarters. But inside this news report by John Abdullahi, the police also take time to address the issue of the yacht where fending safe na Hamilton Beach, where police now don't say there's nothing of serious concern or security interest in that yacht there. Let's quickly listen to the report by John Abdullahi.
The police say them arrested 10 people here with firearms. We get 44 live rounds, counterfeit currency, and forged documents. Assistant Commissioner of Police Aliu Jallo, when head of Criminal Investigation Department, say them as police don't step up for prevent crime in the country.
The police being able for arrest these are 3 categories of people who arrest with 44 live rounds. Bullets. I then teach them. And this group, when they bring them, we conduct thorough search on them. We discover various machines where they use to make fake money. Like this are fake 20 loose notes where they keep it for producer and circulator at the market. We also found plenty documented, including police documents. Those are some of the documents that are police documented. Now we suppose for producer only. We get driver's license. They will produce the fake one, WAS result, birth certificate, letterhead for foreign affairs, Ministry of Health, SLBC, and various other documents. This is birth certificate that can be produced.
Head of Police Media, Assistant Commissioner Brema Kamara say the police joined with the military on Tuesday, July 22, for do a search on the boatway land. Na Hamilton immediately then get tip-off from the community people.
Now, Bishop, na Hamilton, and the one that we did on board, na 3 Filipinos, the crew members, and the 3. And so the moment he landed, or the moment he see the public, just like I've always talk, say, he always find for the public, you work with the police, because there is no way it will be possible for them to be everywhere at the same time. No way. But the community members go there everywhere, or some part of the community at a given time. So if you see something, you call the police, that's a very good job. So we go at the scene, and we say, let me join job. You know, say, for our business. We call the Sierra the Port Armed Forces, the Naval Wing. So we all join together and decide, say, one function with the login or one power with the login the police. We get power for search, we get power for investigate, we get power for for detain. We also even get power for prosecute. So that power the login with them. So we decide which one of the functions or one of the two we get, or we have responsibility for say, waiting will happen. Let me search the boat, for let me know if anything may of security concern, or there's some form of criminality around that. And so thoroughly they search the boat. But honestly, at the end of it all, there was nothing of police interest, nothing of security concern. And not forget to the search the boat, the committee members did it. In fact, then at the scene before we reached there.
Brema Kamara say then preliminary investigation shows say the boat drifted to the Hamilton Beach due to mechanical failure.
Preliminary, when I went about criminal, you understand, and that false information is there for that. So the preliminary investigation we do, from the inquiries that we do, we tell you say, for the people that say the boat drift, can be because of that mechanical failure. So which means the engine went down. And so if the engine go down, it means you don't get control over the boat.
Security in our meeting for country safety, community for act fast for report suspicious activity. For Slick TV, John M. Abdullah report.
The police say no security interest or concern they don't see in that yesterday. So plenty of people, however, don't begin to ask questions. Then waiting the police and gunman them, soldier and police them they do at that yesterday. And according to some people already, the analysis we don't see, we don't make rounds. And that's why then stop the community people for actually do search. Even the headman at the village or the village head na Hamilton. Not going into the conversation, like people can say the word too heavy or the word and too heavy. Talk to me, analyst them, Ibrahim Soy, Buya, Victor Tutu Rogers, and Mohammed Kamara. Ibrahim Soy, let me start with you on this. How much you want for agree or disagree with the police that this might not be of any security concern or interest?
So partially I can agree with them, partially I can disagree. Although when it comes to security issues,
you're not a police personnel.
Yes, yeah, and it also involves serious expertise. So I don't assume for be one of a security expertise, but I believe I'm in a comfortable position for discuss surrounding circumstances with regards to the boats. Firstly, it is about the sincerity on the circumstances upon which they inspect the boat and how they come up with the information. Because we always say this, whenever such issues then can arise, we get to do with huge allegation, especially we say Leone is probably being deemed as a narcotic state. So if such developments they happen, it behooves the police and security apparatus for examining some of them boats, and they accompanied by journalists, by civil society, people that we get the civic right for advocates for the rule of law, and we can question or checkmate government for accountability.
But look, community people, and did it? Look at the community.
The community people, the community people were not allowed. If you listen to them, the statements them say, then just see police, then car, military people, they don't know what to happen inside, and just go no more inside, and then do it and get for do, then come on and do. That are the voices from them. And not forget, say, similar things also been the Okona, Toke, officer police come and say they don't see any thing of security interest. You know, and it happened again now Hamilton, and remember again similar thing happened again now Wataki. Police go to investigate, then say they not see anything of security interest, and especially that kind of investigation me life been in threat because I was one of the lead investigators for that particular container. You know, we be happen with them questions. A lot of people them know that, and they say I was put under threats, you know, but thankfully I'm still alive and all that. But police come again and say no security threats, na pampas. So the whole thing is waiting to make people in doubt some of the information, the way they come up from the police. Now because of the procedures, the manner upon which they conduct the investigations, then for obtain information, you know. I mean, it's nothing stops or nothing hinders the progress of investigation if you allowed one or two community people, civil society people, the media, for their part of inspection. I know the police key always want to use the word, say it will serve as a prejudice, but holistically, some of we comfortably read law, You know, get anything for do with prejudice. You know, nothing no prejudicial for that, because nobody has the right to touch material evidence when they go for inspect. Journalists who just they there for take account as eyewitnesses for the general public. Civil society go there for take account, you know, as eyewitnesses. And secondly, one of two community people who also there for take account. With that, you find out say the investigation and the information where they come out from the investigation, they reach out to the people appropriately, because the people's representative them been done day. So they more believe the people's representative than the police. Mark you, the respect and public trust for the police don't decline. That is why sometimes we can urge the police them say they need for up their game, because they are good police officers, of course, where they do extremely well, but there are also few police officers them where they try for water down the profession, the reputation of the police. So, but bringing independent observers for see how they can obtain information from them, and it help also for sensitize, raise awareness, and it also help for prevent false information where they go out there. Because if you as Patrick Salia, where you've been there, when you come out for get account, people more believe in you. If they put you now and put you with the spokesperson for the police, people more trust you than the spokesperson for police, because of the public perception we don't do against the institution, not the individual per se, but the institution. Secondly, if they put a civil society or a human rights defender or an advocate, you know, now you have to discuss the issue and update people about waiting to transpire. People go more rely on information compared to the police or any other person where they come out from government, not only the police. Being representative from the Ministry of Information, being representative from Drug Enforcement Agency or National Security, you know, people more believe the voices of journalists, civil society, and other people, and we get the ability, or we get the low cost for advocates and maintain the civic space. So with that, the awareness will go, and people not go get misinformation. Say, oh, because now you can't blame people for get misconception. Say the boats get drugs or the boat don't get drugs, because now that are the first idea we then get. Say, this is not drugs, now don't come. Secondly, you can't blame people for get misconception because of the present circumstances of Salone. Matthew, Salone Day under an international scope where our country is being alleged of hosting or harboring a drug baron from Holland.
A convicted drug baron.
Exactly. Matthew, somebody was arrested, a Sierra Leone was arrested with a Sierra Leone passport in India for drug trafficking. Matthew, people, Sierra Leoneans were also arrested in UK for drug trafficking for a suspected container we come from Salone, we worth more than $240 million na UK. So with all them kind informations that way they go around, make people get the perception, say Salone don't turn a drug harbor. So for clean them kind thing, and you need for also government for also they try for collaborate with independent voices, independent advocates, independent practitioners them of the media. Let them come and carry the information out there. Say, hey, that boat here, that thing where people in the misunderstand. Not in they on a fishing boat, on a this, na that. With that, we are able to prevent the ongoing misinformation, disinformation, and all other things that we associated with this boat. So I believe, say, that is why I would disagree with the police partially about what actually might have been the cause, because we've seen most of the times nothing of police interest. It happened with the plane we landed in Nalungi. Police came out and said nothing of police interest. Only thing we saw was the people, the pilots and other people them say for pay fine of their money, and they still we don't know how it happened or where the money then they don't go. So you see, so if then things that they happen consistently, coherently, frequently, you they present the issue to the public for letting get a misconception. So that is why we urge governments, we urge police for make sure say they go to collaborate with civil society, journalists them. It happened in the issue of that container will be investigate where they transfer from Wataki, where they out na Kintom. Even though we know it within the twinkle of an eye, the time we monitor the container, nothing was done. Just a broad daylight. Then call few journalists and civil society for him up. We open the container now. Just one of few things they know now we see.
And some people alleged at the time that the seal had been broken.
Yes, of course.
And replaced.
Yes, of course. It was broken. So you see, so how you want people for believe, say, that container, they probably was not replaced, or probably the content, the original content was not being taken away. You know they blame people for letting get that misinformation. You know they blame people for understand disinformation. You understand? It is about how you handle, how best you open the space of accountability, transparency. That is why people go always understand, say, Patrick, I think I need for believe Patrick, I need for believe Tutu Rogers, I need for believe Mr. Kamara. This is not the trajectory where we can always urge government and even the police for collaborate with us and also the media.
Mohamed Kamara, to you, this aspect of the aspect where Ibrahim Soye draw into this, the issue where they insinuate now say it could be drug, now don't come, and police now don't left people and for begin think then wait and they. It left me now for begin think that since the landing at this country of your slidicas, we have been having frequency of the incidents there so since 2021 or 2022, but especially for the last 2 years, there have been frequent incidents of boats drifting or boats landing in Sierra Leone suspiciously, plane in the land suspiciously. 2 aircraft, for example, one Awatalo, one Alunge at the airport, and we don't get one boat we land York, this one recently now, and there have been one, in fact, we've been come, where eventually lead to the death of one security officer where be attached to the First Lady office, and the person will be send them to go collect certain money, where they be there into a certain deal, end up escape. All of this put together. So since in landing or come one at this country, and where people come for no say, yes, this man has been a convicted drug baron and identified since December last year, this have been playing out. That, oh, it is possible he's hiding in Sierra Leone, being covered up, and then they're doing business, regardless, smoothly. You want to agree or disagree?
Unfortunate for so many years in countries where drug trafficking was frequent. First of all, me, Mohamed Kamara, strongly criticize the methodology which the Sierra police they use for investigating about drug. Let me begin from Wataki to the small one. First of all, when they container land at Wataki, if you go to Santos, when I didn't train as a police officer, they will tell you, say, no alarm. Let the container for land, allow the people for clear up, inform the intelligence service, as they clear it, they go to someone and they follow them, tell them go to a warehouse, they will load them, then puff, will arrest them. But at any time when a container will get drug around Wataki and they alarm them, then what did they happen? This is a big world. You got what we call the chain of command. You get what we call the chain, the drug lords them. Now $1 billion business. Now $1 million business. They might be here. Immediately you look, now gain and loss. Immediately you arrest them. Next minute they fly over. Because you didn't know why they came to Sweden. They can go back. You can't catch them. So on many occasions when they make alarm Wataki, you will never know who that bring them and who is called people. This is because the methodology used for investigating what the NTR is wrong. I tell you this. Try to allow them for clearance. When you don't clear done, let them go to the container. And make the intelligence police or the secret side for the follow them be small. Turn at the warehouse. You go see them all kind of load up. When they go, then that's the time you arrest them. It's very simple. I didn't mean that. I did use this methodology. America not for ban salon because the American intelligence service that they here. At each time we make polemic in social media, in traditional media, they take stock of it. This was why the U.S. intelligence service informed the U.S. government say Sierra Leone that a country able to say drug they carry on transit from South and Central America and from Asia. That's all. Two, let me tell you about this. The dog at Hamilton. No ship, no trawler, not cross Salon territorial waters without inform the pilot office at Wataki. Right?
The police say it was drifted, according to community people. Say it was drifted due to mechanical failure.
But that no wrong police communications.
But it carry Salon flag. Look at the Salon flag where the boats they carry.
Salon flag.
So this is a contradiction where Sierra Leoneans are left with now. Say police say it was drifted according to report by community people or from community people due to mechanical failure or engine fallout or whatever it is. Yet the very yacht where they say that 3 Filipinos been did they carry Sierra Leone flag. Look at the Sierra Leone flag there.
Yeah. Let me tell you about this question of carrying Salon flags there. It's not only the Philippines, right? It's not only the Americans, whatnot. Salon flag, whenever a ship carry, I don't mean to say a Salon ship, right? It's an international code of ethics from the maritime industry.
I talk about the coincidence, drawing coincidences. The boats drifted at the shores of Hamilton based on waiting let's say mechanical failure, yet it is carrying the Sierra Leone flag. The coincidence there.
I don't believe it drifted, me personally, right? When a boat drifts, right, what would you do? At Morinto, you get a stationed Navy boats there.
Joint Maritime Base.
Yeah, they get there. They get the station one day, right? When it drift, not mean to say the communication, the rumple. Communicate with them, they will come to your aid. Who knows elsewhere you drift to say they go?
But the police and the press release, they say they collaborate with the Sierra Leone, the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces Maritime Wing. It is there.
But okay, if they collaborate with them, then let me get the statement from Mr. Commander Edubuya, where he to say, now the Maritime Commander, now Morintonde, which he going for say. But what is unbelievable is this. Like, from a public perspective, just because you say, the police, look, excuse me, Salia, this is an inflation business. You get inflation and inflation, people are society involved in all these deals. The police have been used, just as Mikorik say, right? For we, if you don't call it journalists, if you don't use the civil service, right, civil society them, forget testimony to Utuna, they say, our perception is this, that there are inflation people in our society who might use the police for one purpose or the other, so therefore it's unbelievable at all times.
Victor Tutu Rogers, your thoughts on this?
You know, this has been a continuous story, and you begin to imagine how effective and efficient is the monitoring mechanism on the sea. That's what. Because if there always there escape there, then how is the sea really monitored? And how sincerity those who monitor the sea do give a very correct update of the sea. When you look at the boat, I mean, for the word adrift. Water drifter. But was it within the process where the water drifter now you get the flag of Sierra Leone? How comes for the flag from outside Itikov for car? Was this boat bearing this flag? That's a question. If you not be the bear the flag, then a water drifter. I man know say this water don't drifter na salo and they go. I man know. See, that's really also now. Yes, there is a compass you can work on, but in that process.
And say the South America axis easier for access. Salon and easy point for access. South America.
To Brazil.
To Brazil and South American countries.
You're on the sea now. You've been drifted.
And these are some of the same countries where they say that most of them drop there, so they come out.
You have been drifted. This boat will come. Not a Salon boat. Salon not inside.
So they carry Salon flag.
Not the question.
It's a flag carrying yacht of the country.
I'm still coming. Now did the judgment day. This boat not to Salon they come. Drift. The word drift means you not go to a destination, target destination. That drift. In the process of drifting, who were the people on board this boat?
The police say that 3 Filipinos.
3. I mean, how automatic for a flag appear inside this boat while they're on the sea? Is it that? I mean, let them make this explanation clear. Is it that now when the boat don't land at Salon place, for let the people that know now say in a Salon don't land at the moment that that flag come? I mean, there is not a proper explanation of the flag yet. Because this flag pose, I mean, a lot of questions. Let me come. I have my time. This flag it pose a lot of questions within all this process, because now from the flag, in the beginning, they build the information.
Okay.
The story as to what really happened.
So you are now suspecting that this was premeditated. It was planted. The flag had already been.
Was it planted before it's coming here, or now way it can reach here? For let us say now, hey, people they don't can get up on it. Let's show say na salon do. Then so tell one salon man go give the flag. I mean, let there be that explanation, clean explanation. How comes the flag? If that clean explanation can, it starts from there. Because 3 persons in the boat. Then now we see the kind amount of people that did it. And
these are how community people seated.
That's it. No, the boat inside the boat.
Yes.
Inside the boat, people that did it now.
Yeah, people.
I mean, what it creates
the police officer. The police officers and the police
officer. Yeah. So why is they in their process to get in there? How comes the flag? We still talk about it. Now when we get the basic of the flag, they will begin to start somewhere. Was it that because it don't there now investigation now it didn't have salon net, salon flag now, and so it can with that flag. That's one. 2. I mean, we have the community people. They were very sharp to be there. Because according to the investigation, it's like they first appear before the police. So many.
Well, as often as always, the community people first.
They're first. If the accident,
some of them we have been hearing allegedly. Some of them are recruit.
Even an accident are street.
When these deals they take place, some of them community people also they use them as recruit.
Thank you. We know what happened at the Kude and the other side for the night boat there. That's one aspect of it. So now the community they are there. So meaning they have been in the scene before the police that they come. So in that process now, when the police they don't go up that place there, the civilians are sent out not to be there. So
they say them prevents them from even access the boats.
Yes.
Even the village head.
That's what I'm saying. They have been sent out for letting not be part of the investigation. Whatever they might bring from it there is based on their investigation. But where do we go to the mechanism, the investigation? Mind you, the mindset of Sierra Leoneans now, for any boat waiting at the sea, based on the rumors where they go, is very speedily to conclusion. Until you do a very proper investigation and allay the fears of the people that based on your approach, who are the people involved, that not only no more, there are other parties that can speak on behalf and play that pivotal role. I mean, until you get all those, kind people there, whether they can, then we start somewhere. Less on that.
To support the discussion,
we still go there, we say with this. So what we are still seeing.
I just get few.
Yes, you lay your
go quickly.
Yes, so all what we are seeing now, because as I look at the picture of itself, because the picture speaks volume, and because it speaks volume, and we get the explanation from there. So whatever the police, they have come with their own investigation upon one. The mechanism still upon which we still based on. I think that they point this still the mechanism how the police they really treat her will make this suspicion. They not die it, but still would they go.
I'm sorry, why the police for cover up? If at all there be any shady arrangement or deal, why the police for cover up? Mind you, not to one police, not to only police. You get maritime, you get the naval wing of the military. They're all there. At least if one cover up, the other angle, you go get 1 or 2 people away where you not going for buy.
Yes.
Or some man go feel this gun to one way or the other. Okay. Or is it that then people and then we don't buy them already in advance.
In total.
In advance, but why police for cover up? Why police, the military, the maritime, and all the other people that were involved? Look at them.
Yes.
Why would all of them cover up for one reason?
In this, in the circumstance, one, we for take into consideration of what is called security, national security. You get what they can call information management. But in this information management, sometimes the police or ONS or any other state security institution can get it wrong. Because they don't mean say, when I say information management, means for make the information appear from a factual point. Okay, before I conclude on that, again, my brother been to talk something. I think me on 1 or 2 calls and investigation, I don't do this. It's not that the boat is coming from a strange place. It's like the boat is registered to operate within the sea. But waiting can be very, very mysterious in anything and day. Now that, like how my brothers here, I agree with them in that point where you talk about the sea monitoring. Because some of them boats there, it appears that they are registered to operate within the confines of the maritime sovereignty of Sierra Leone, but they have the ambition because most times out in the anchor or in the transport, some of them drugs there, now from the boat, some of the boats can anchor from a distance outside the maritime sovereignty of Sierra Leone. Then they go take canal and bring and come inside because they are legally and legitimately registered to operate within the confines of the maritime sovereignty. So in that regard, probably it could be, maybe this is one of the situations, we say possible. So that is why maybe the police, this morning I listened, I watched the police spokesperson at Liberty say, they ask them why, for disclose, who don't let them people there, so, and who side them come on, say they don't reach it to that circumstances for letting them disclose. So me appear like maybe there is something through the managerial angle of the police where they keep them isolated from the reality on the grounds, will make people get misunderstanding or misconception about the boat. Because me believe say police, the primary responsibility now for protect lives and property. And also now then get the responsibility for internal security. Why is the military then there for the external? So for anything that threatens the peace, stability of Sierra Leone, it is not a private issue. It's an issue of national interest. So how you treat them is to come forth with a clear explanation so people can understand exactly. The press release is not sufficient and adequate for make people understand exactly this boat. Secondly, for the flag, I understand. If the boat is registered within, as the claim is registered within the marine sovereignty, then in a marine law, there is what they call flag of convenience. It could be a flag of convenience of whose side they are eligible to carry the flag, so because
they are... your explanation, because let me say, if that kind of explanation don't come, let us talk about the source of the flag first.
So that is what I'm saying, because the thing is, any boat that is registered to operate within Sierra Leone is legit for access the flag of convenience principle. So it can carry the flag. It can carry the flag. So now
the maritime administration will confirm that.
The drift is coming offshore. The drift. The drift is not like coming from another country to Sierra Leone. So what you mean say? No, that is the drift. It's offshore. What you mean they say is this: the police. Then this can also be an opportunity for the police to rebuild the lost glory and respect and reputation to the public. When issues of this they happen, it is how they come out to explain and simplify the issues. They make people begin to develop trust in the police. We always say this.
Especially with the circumstances surrounding the country.
We hate the decline of public trust of the police, because me, comfortably believe in the police because that is why I drive around. I know there is peace and there is stability. But let me tell you something, narcotic activities are part of terrorism. They are part of terrorism. This is what they use to transform, to effect and actualize terrorism in any country. Okay. So if we are not mindful to prevent the frequent incoming of them narcotic things, they will come allegedly. Allegedly, I use the word allegedly, yes, where they come all the time. If we not try to prevent some of them, they will expose with security
and potentially lead salon for
which is bad, and we enjoy peace right now, you know.
Let me just say how the mafias operate.
On this, yes.
In Central and South America, you got 15 countries there. 14 of them are Spanish, one is Portuguese, is Brazil. These both come from the Philippines. In the Philippines, you get Spanish and, of course, English were official languages there. Because they were colonized equally by Spain and Britain. It could be, the mafias and they sleep. Now we they sleep. It could be, say, after the arrangement, they don't arrange all things. This transaction of the drug in Kosher allegedly go up in the high sea. They go up in the high sea. Any stars are no flag fly, they say get him. That's it. So it's unfortunate that said alarm come, but it could not be underestimated.
Okay. All right, gentlemen, let me just lay this issue to rest and move to the next issue. Now, if you get let me check if I have my national identity card. Let me check before I start this conversation. I had it.
Without checking, you need to know.
No, I had it. Yes, I have it.
I got mine too.
My national
ID. You only
card.
tell me you did not bring it today.
The texture is rough, which means there's some very good technology used for produce this. I paid 145 leones for let I get this national ID card. About 145 leones for I get this. So me now have an Abuadwa. Now, and this me only gets national identification number, NIN. I know if you want to call for your call no Abu. Anyways, but the security sector is now saying that by 1st of September, if you not get them, remember there was a notice and some other things that they put out quite recently where they say they go begin arrest and they begin do search. Don't go back to the video where they put out earlier, where they be the 1 week or be the advisory or be the ordery, also you get key heads of the security sector in that video.
As part of the security sector, we collaborate with the NCRA for make sure say everybody get ID cards in this country. We don't give several warnings there. We don't do several press releases there. But it appears as if they say some people are still not able to take their ID card. So we now give a very strong warning to everybody with the pass the street. Before make sure say you go take your ID card. We begin check now with the partner with NCRA for make sure say anybody will not get ID card, the law will deal with you. So we make sure say we go take ID card.
So as law enforcement, we will continue to add the voice to the efforts of NACRA. We will try to make everybody get ID card. We as police, ID card will help we work because they make we identify person easily. We put a name to a card, a name to a name number. Name is very important for identification. So we encourage everybody for try as much as you can for get ID card. Otherwise, very soon, we therefore embark on a very new venture for the check, stop and search and check if you get identification card. If you don't get, we will make like you go tick. I mean, we as police for make sure say all man take national ID card. Access to services will not time to the ID card. You have police clearance, you forget ID card. You want character check, you forget ID card. Any service we want na police now, you forget national ID card for to say yes. You know, Australian, you deserve to get this document when they ask for from the police. As long as you live in this country, citizen, foreigner, would encourage you to go take this ID card. For sure, say you belong to Sierra Leone, you are Sierra Leone, you are part of the Sierra Leone community. So, as a final message to people of this country, I encourage all man to go and get your ID card. It will be very easy to get and very cheap to get.
Me na Mohammed Mubashir Masakoy, Director General, National Civil Registration Authority, NCRA. They ask or they encourage the people then, both citizens and foreign residents in this country, for make sure so they take their ID card. And now we don't decide, we, ONS and the police, we don't decide, say, we're going to conduct random check. So like what ID column, stop and check, for make sure the people then get ID card. It's important, and that make we, as an authority, don't make a lot of effort for make sure, say, everybody get ID card and we take out on our doorstep. Now we don't start for move into communities, into chiefdoms, and get outlets and there for make people then get an ID card. So you don't get excuse say you dey far, or you can't Freetown, or you can't Kenema, or you can't Makeni. We move to communities for get the ID card. And very soon we're going to announce a cutoff date for ID cards. Within that time, if you get the ID card at the same price you get. After that date day, we will now say we will increase the cost of ID card for meet up the cost of production from the world market and even some other expenses so they undergo for produce ID and give out to people in this country. So you don't want to wait for that one day. You want to make sure so you get your ID card. Between now and August 31st, the ID cards cost will remain the same, 145 millions for national ID cards. But after August 31st, we're going to increase the ID card cost, and we will communicate down there for the public for let them know where the increase and how much the cost could be. So you get now today, between today and August 31st, we'll get the ID card. If you not get the ID card now, you get yourself a blame. We are running into communities now for make sure say we get on an ID card. So they ask that everybody move out. You will not get the ID card yet. Whether you're a citizen or you're a foreign resident, run now or rush and get the ID card. Otherwise, you will get yourself a blame when the police now will stop and check for people that will get ID card or will not get.
Whether you agree or not, the authorities then will come out and tell you whether they don't give you or not. But should it be must, or should it be voluntary for that you will take ID card, national identity card? I'm sorry.
Yeah, yes, of course. It's good and it's bad.
Why forbid by force?
Well, it will be discretionary. The only thing is, it should be a must to be registered. But for obtain the card itself, it will be discretionary, whether you want them or not. But when emergency occur, or you need them, the person can go take them. That's what you are the first person for. Even the other advanced countries, them. Even when it comes for the issue, them passport.
But you as a citizen, you can't get your national identification number, the NIN. The NIN are the key aspects for which then the TFR enforce this. You can't get your NIN if you not get the NIN only did your ID card, except for civil servants or public servants where doing the registrations, then get certain documents where the NIN they part of. But ordinary Sierra Leoneans, largely, you can't get the national identification number if you not get the national ID card.
Well, sometimes I make a question, what is the continuity in governance? Because we remember vividly the 2012 elections, we then be the register people, then say, now for let them able for categorize them within the system for your national identity. That the name. That is different. Then we come back that again to
you are registered
2018.
Then you NIN, then get them in the system. But you can't get the NIN if you not go get your ID card.
Well, that is this not the time for talk. Without the time for getting the distinction between obtaining the card and being registered.
Okay.
The most primary and important thing is for you to be registered. They capture you biodata into the system of which you name day, where you can get access to them at any time you want them. But obtaining the ID card must not be compulsory something.
So what if, for example, Ibrahim Soyi Dumbuya, something happened to you by accident or whatever way, then they ask you for produce an ID card, waiting for match with your national identification number, where immediately they input that your NIN number, that your NIN, it show everything about you. If you not get your identification number, who's then will get your NIN?
What is fundamental is everything goes to digitalization. How we digitalize things. If our biodata has been digitalized, it is simple that you get what we call electronic devices for any institution to say, oh, I'm sorry, okay, let's check. What's my date of birth? Okay, I born September 30, 1980. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. Your name don't come up.
So if you get accidents, for example, God forbid 70 times 7, 7 million times 7, you get accidents, for example, on a road.
You still get some because I remember I go for me national ID card.
No, you get accident, then it's kind of a way for identify you, wouldn't at this person. And you know get something way more or less that they use for input into a system, way for check everything about you.
So what is important is this. What is important is this. For let people are able to recognize you, it's another different ball game. This is it. When me go take my national ID card, because I know say it is necessary for me, I go take them. When I go take them, they only ask me for my telephone number. Now I give me telephone number, then just enter my telephone number, everything come up about me. So equally, if accidents happen, there are procedures. If you cannot be a member, you don't get anything for what they take you to where? To the mortuary and mark you. They always do publication to say, okay, now publish this, but we don't see a lot of people away there in at where they share out. Somebody can come and say, oh yes, of course, now me posting this.
There was a young lady, for example, who died quite recently. You see in pictures all over all over social media, with in smartwatch, we don't see in picture.
They have for tracker.
But by the time it was already hours later.
Yeah, but it's what is important. It's normal.
What if you not being get one day? You not be get a smartwatch, wait for him for identify him, and then.
The thing is, it happen even overseas. This is not a strange something. It's not uncommon to Salone. It's common because even overseas, people know the worker without their ID card. You know, people know don't die in a street. Or we see them publish them face. They are looking for.
And most of them they bury them as
for them people.
They bury them as paupers.
Yes, we don't see that the way they publish them na TV, national TV. Them countries the way are privileged for visit. When they publish them, you never get somebody where they come for can check on them. Then the states they bury them proper. So it's equally the thing is whether it is compulsory or as of necessity. To me, it is as of necessity because it is fundamental to inalienable right of an individual.
Okay.
But to be for the compulsory accusation, you cannot sanction it on that because, sorry, just a minute. Because one, you also, the way they call, you also the disadvantage other people like me, Mamana Kubola. Firstly, we always say, Naka, what have you done for let me Mamana Kubola get them? Me mamare pujon. Yeah, me mamare pujon. If me mamare pujon, you expect to pay 217,000 for can free tone or go na bo 117,000. They pay back another 117,000. They can pay 145,000. So forget 1 grain ID card. Me mama don't spend up to 600,000. This is unfair. Firstly, decentralize the processes to hard to reach areas. People can able for access them as and when they want them with low cost effect.
Before you force them for begin to come back.
Yes, that is the first thing.
All right, Mohammed.
Moderator, sometimes people they look us as trustees of the people. We don't get for the support government for support sake. Let me tell you, I went to the Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs for asking how many villages they did in Salone. They don't know they're not going to archive stuff. That's one. I've been a correspondent in 8 African countries, from Nigeria to Mauritania. You get more than 50 to 100,000 Swedensians. Them. Some they get card, ID card before this NI come into effect. Some not even get the only passport and get what if they come home. You know, sometimes no reflect. We are journalists then. It's a CSO. Don't think about the people. Not all to government ministry who agree. Let this initiative be 1 more year to come before it become effective. And also that
one more year, even without the system working effectively.
Because the realize them where they are abroad, when they get NI card, or they get passport, some they say they even get nothing, but they are Swedensians them. Some they are Europe, some they are Australia, Asia, Australia, and the Middle East. They don't get up. What if they come home? Then they get Swedensians them inland, we don't even want they set foot free trade, and decentralization, just as when my colleagues say, is very poor, they don't get access to this card. What if they come home and they get access to the bank? So anything what we do, anything what we say, now we don't have to say yes to government because it's government. Now we have to talk on behalf of the people to say, me, Mohamed Kamara say, and the advocate say, let it be 1 more year before it become effective.
1 more year?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give privilege to the average citizen because that is fundamental human rights.
Victor?
I mean, at times you sit down, you begin to imagine how the visionaries for vision something there and see how it is being worked appropriately.
But you're in the security sector, the National Security Coordinator, the IGP, yes, you see them in that video.
I'm coming. I mean, not to waiting for see hold on me. Now, how best if foresee the future and plant everybody inside that future in the fit with the availability and accessibility of what you want there, you go be what they call for. I mean, what are we saying? Last week, we spent time on this here, the same ID card issue. It is very important for each and every citizen for let you get something
to identify
a citizen. And it's very, very important. And the matter of most is good, and it can be, and it will be very fine to see. But it can only be a must.
And it is a must.
Yes.
The people's IG.
Yes.
If it is a must, then it must be a must for everybody.
It is going to be a must.
Yes.
Then there must be all yes, because you cannot expect this decentralization will not depend for too long now. The availability of the machinery for far too long now. And we have 16 districts. And with this 16 districts, with bigger towns.
And villages.
And villages. And for which, for everyone where he gets the access there, why can you expect me to pay how many miles? Not to pay normal transport, something like that, what they go to. When you come to a place, you know, lodging. When they say some people that they suffer now for lodging. You talk about feeding. Well, it's to mark 2 days, make it 3. Don't begin to tell you, say, you forgo now. Feeding.
If you not say yourself, now you begin.
Yes, I mean, you begin to say, when you get for car, because I get for rock here, I mean, people in the past, you don't begin to civilize the driving for let go back. So you look at all those things, the embarrassment. Then, I mean, some of the, if you can't take this thing, you can't go now. Of what ancients you get for did to you within their far back village there. Sometimes they left behind all yourself. Because the theory for make let go, they ask you for every day, not the day. That provision not there. The procedures are not there.
But what if an emergency come up, for example, financial transaction?
When you talk about emergency, what are the fees said?
Currently, the financial institutions are being compelled to accept only national ID card if you want to do any bank or financial transaction.
At the Kanda area, this
if you don't get national ID card, you can't. Or passport.
Even this thing is being played with, I mean, for a kind of profit making for other entities.
Profit? For just 140 loans per person? Profit?
At the camp. Now they say, where you get this card, if you not get a bookut in the app now, they don't go to the mobile companies there now. Now mobile company then also. Mobile company they try.
And you not think say essential for your own very security?
That's it. It is. I mean, a two-way approach. Now you get the advantage, you get the disadvantage. Now, I mean, it's a very good end now for the mobile companies there for make them say their way fast inside this thing because, I mean, for that call money now, for that do this, mobile companies are going to make more profit there now faster. But with all this, it is good.
How? Because that's just registration they do. They can't ask you for let you pay them money.
What did they register for?
They can't ask you for pay them for registration.
Most of the money they pay now, but they don't get the provision already. Say once you don't come by first, you don't register now. Possibility there for fast penny now better than slow penny.
All right.
Yes. So we have that one. Yeah, been kept there. But what do they say? The idea is very good. The implementation can be fine, but with the provisions. Now the provision, the availability and the accessibility in a quick form. Once that is done, the aspect of their vision is clear. But if those are not there, then you expect that person for commander, it makes profit for other entities as against the detriment of that person, just for acquiring one thing. Because in acquiring that one great item, so many people are not profit out of it. Where if you be doing in your own area for like a getter, you know they go all this far. So the others that can benefit in this thing are of like a cabana for ensure say it works fast. And if it works fast, it is in their best interest as against the individual. So why not put it this way? Now just like what the talk say, the market, the road should be clean. Everybody for common on the street. Right. To date, Sewa Ground not get the actual provision for letting people there go. So that Sewa Ground go make the street there go there. So now like this kind
I mean for understand saying only presidents in the wait or in availability before they commission and then before don't commission like 2 or 3 weeks. Yes, okay, so, let's
that provision we want for let this thing happen. Make the necessary thing there where it will make let the thing happen.
Alright, Victor.
So if it is not there, then there will be a challenge.
Alright, okay. Moving to the next issue now. Just about 24 hours ago, before we started this show, or about 24 hours or less, we saw a press release from the government, the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. It said United States government approves $480 million compact with Sierra Leone. The government of Sierra Leone welcomes the formal approval by the United States government of the country's $480 million Millennium Challenge Cooperation MCC Compact. This approval follows a comprehensive review of U.S. foreign assistance program and confirms Sierra Leone's continued status as a reliable partner in advancing mutual economic and trade interests. The MCC Compact, signed in September 2024, is designed to modernize Sierra Leone's energy infrastructure, expanding the national power grid, improving electricity distribution, and strengthening institutions that manage the sector. The government of Sierra Leone is contributing an additional $14.2 million to the program. All this day. This is something we would on the battle around for some time now. And just last year, the government been gets an approval or seeming green lights from the US government. But just as Donald Trump took over governance, it frees every foreign aid to countries, including Sierra Leone. So the compact was affected. So now government will say, well, from them now, they say they don't approve. And don't say the US government don't lift the ban or don't unfreeze that suspension or whatever. They say approve. So this, would you say it's a play of language? Ibrahim, sorry?
Well, I can always say in projects or bilateral relationship, there is a difference between approval and disbursement. Many a times ago, we only see a lot with government on the we say, they don't approve this money, but those money we are not disbursed. Recently back it happened when there was this issue of tripartite, when American government and be approve money, then they not disburse the money, then say them put a hold. Then we saw again when Donald Trump came in, you know, money was approved again, where press release come out, World Bank and all that day from the government of Sierra Leone. Then Donald Trump be also, not only Sierra Leone be affected in that decision of Donald Trump, but specifically Sierra Leone was affected because of 1 or 2 issues, then they say they put a hold. So to me, sometimes I can always like for say, communication for be very easy for people to consume and understand. Even in project writing, those that do project writing or research method in university will tell you that when they don't approve, say okay we approve. Approval is like we agree for giving her this money. There's another next stage that okay, we give her this money, we send a plan of how we intend now. Let's see the strategic plan of how we intend for pay. That comes in where then they able to get this discussion to say sometimes it is not now one go money they give. not to one go money. Then they get by installment. Even sometimes, then they start for even get the first installment. If you don't execute the first installment, for come to the second installment, when you they come for give report on how you spend them, if they find out say something tricky or fishy, the balance money will not get again. So,
well, this was the entire money that was frozen. The $480 million where Donald Trump came. They say, well, in the interest of the United States, the people of the United States government, or the United States of America, they freeze them. They say, well, logically, say let other countries, they let them go serious and sober.
I understand, say they freeze them. That's the time for talk. In the disbursement stage, not to simply they give one go. The good thing now that we don't win them now, like you don't win them now. So they wait now for letting give you the title. The title now the disbursement. So in this disbursement now, not to all in the give one go, but what is important now that we get this money, because when they give you the first installment, it make we serious for spend them accountably, reasonably, and they can say for corruption's sake, they can say proportionately as to waiting and give the money for. You spend them to the margin. Then you come now, they give you now the second money. Same thing, they watch the report, then find out convincing. So for me, congratulations to the government and congratulations to His Excellency also, because now he's the driver of the vehicle. So the fitter now, the conductor now will tell them all thank you. But however, we feel say this money we are the param.
Okay.
When they get for disburse, we are the param. And with the watch them and with the follow them, who side this money they go?
There's going to be a structure that will be set up. We get for include government, the government of Sierra Leone, the U.S. embassy they set up, and there's going to be an independent management system that is going to be set up. Mohammed,
you may get the whole issue wrong. The international relations, the language you use, na they portray you. Donald Trump say with a review. Now review be the review. In American traditional politics, as long as you don't win this millennium, nobody going to stop it. He said with a review, but I won't make this very clear to the viewers that all the criteria the way will be merit for winners will be no winner, because if they go to the U.S. Congress and they approve them before they pass up.
yes, because we passed the scorecard. We passed the scorecard last year.
That the money in question, does not directly come to the Sierra Leone government. No, it comes to the office of the Millennium Office where based in Sierra Leone. Any cent we want pull day, right? Any contract we give to somebody. When government of Sierra Leone give somebody, he will go to the office, he fulfill the criteria, down criteria, it will be paperwork before I get 1 cent. This money they can't consolidate fund, this money they can't to the Ministry of Finance. No. I tell you, say, they can't to the bank account when the very officer America get. The U.S. embassy don't get nothing for the implementation process.
It's going to be an independent management that is going to be set up.
The U.S. embassy
that's according to the compact coordinating unit.
It doesn't get nothing to do with the implementation process. The only implementation process is this, that the Millennium Office get its office that's a resident office. Now, they do everything in question, right? The U.S. embassy always get for do when another time come. If you wants for apply again, it can apply. But you must make sure say the office here for a sure say before they disperse 1 cent, the cent they disperse, you go in with the criteria laid down. That is it. 2, that before the disbursement of the million which our own government begin, right? No government, no politics that is stop her from not coming to Sweden. I tell you this. Because at that make you go stage by stage, stage by stage, stage by week for win. What till you get for win before they approve her. That was it.
All right, Victor Zutu Rogers. In all of this, we don't span out so far. Salone win the compact. We score how many benchmarks in corruption, passing corruption, healthcare. Well, questionable. Some people only question the healthcare system. Among plenty other areas where we score. Now the money, they made approval. And then Donald Trump can say they review or he freeze them. And now we're now celebrating as a country. Say the US government finally don't give green light. The review stage don't pass. So now at time for we go into implementation. Let them they begin work out for we. You're not supposed to send a message to we as a country. Say we need now to be serious about we own very development and own them for ourselves. begin for let we get real resources. Rather than we continue for our other people, the way they cause them cotatia, so disrespect, embarrassment, and all that.
I mean, a very good platform question. Where it really, which what we get, and which what these very people they already give it. Now from where they have to get for cut something, then I can't go not to read it. What you get when you go now?
Minerals.
Yes, when you cross after Grey Junction right now, for go.
Bauxite.
The kind dirty.
Bauxite mining.
Dirty where we say, I will go and make cuckoo, I put my foot under. Knock, I'll not value the dirty. Now we truck, I see truck, it pass about 100. Truck, tipper, where it move with a small common ball quiet for don't go. Yeah, the timber force there, get out. Tells you what we have. And they go to them. That they tell me now say, we don't need for get thing then how they refine that thing they go, they draw the face about buyer. Until we don't reach for them, we say they get a we draw there. Whosoever we want draw, they can't do our old one, then we say we get the exporter.
Isn't that what Ibrahim Traoré and Mamadou Doumbouya did try for do in Guinea and Burkina Faso?
I think it don't reach for them, we say we get do that. Then these people see the value of us. Honestly, the stopping of the cash was not, I mean, like saying as Sierra Leone really want to stop. Because if na be Salono, you go talk say, I mean, na Sierra Leone they go for because of ABC. But there's nothing spelled out like that for stopping. It affected other countries also, added Sierra Leone. So Yanda will not be able to get any blame game. They be holder. And now they left her. So if they don't left her, may not be Sierra Leone alone. But what you go make the left her? It's very simple. Donald Trump just come in as a president new again. So you expect say all that thing.
And he get this mind for do things against Africa.
Yes. So
more or less sending a message to Africans that we will be serious about our own development.
Patricia, the day we they be telling say from SMBC they can na
Sleep TV.
Sleep TV. The car we say they can go for the header. Now like they look over all team force. Let you know we say the fitting, we say this fine as a head. You dey watch first, all document they come to you first. Then you watch them with your managerial studies we get. If there have been error inside this place, you get for watch if it for be corrected. If there is a document where the format not too correct, you get for check and redo for let them say let them. So checking all those things, you get for block out in first. So whosoever has been a beneficiary to that thing that day, the other say, but I'm already not count down and you what they call it knockout. Always till they get naturally. They don't block out in first. Which also can happen. So as a new president, he has to watch every Mother Bioka, what you talk for toll gate. He say all of us, no review. So until he say not say necessary for continue, he continue. I think that kind of position. So if Donald Trump did that kind of position for let it block all of the countries for which Sierra Leone was a party, and now we've been released because the exam could not see each other, they will already pass. Then the principal came and say, they have for the remarkable thing the last year because of 1-2 grumble wire. Then they still can see say that particular score so they give you still deserve it. So why for all of you?
Okay. Now,
so that kind of thing happen.
The money, the $480 million where the US government approved for this compact, more or less, now for improved Salone energy sector, primarily for strengthening the institutions where they govern the sector, and then expand the national grid.
So
the national grid, and then the distribution network, particularly where, according to authorities, they say the system don't age, Ibrahim Soyi. Which we energy sector where we get government, they say we have improved about to about 36% in energy access and all that, but yet you get decided where they get electricity before. They struggle now, and don't they struggle for quite recent times now. The expectation increasing in Sierra Leoneans that this will get for solve the problem of electricity in this country, as against waiting actually this money they can solve.
Well,
just yesterday we get the argument about SLPP and APC, how they don't serve this country, who don't do this, who don't do that. And the APC was saying, we left light. We SLPP can, they can derail the entire process. Kappa ship them, they get to one go, the one left. Kappa ship them, they struggle for negotiate terms and conditions and all that. You have to get Bumbuna, we get all that, then scrap the Bumbuna phase 2, and then Transco CLSG, then raise people's expectations and hope, but they supply very little. By now, sometime just quite recently, KKY was in Guinea, soliciting more energy from Guinea. Yes, then now we are going to $480 million for just strengthening the sector again.
Firstly, very little, with more expansion.
Yeah. Firstly, if you ask him, the reality on the ground now that Sierra Leone they struggle for electricity, and this now a breach of we fundamental rights because the necessity and it behooves government to provide us some of them things there because now a social commodities we forget, you know, not to favor government to do it. It's our right. It is us of right. Yes, let's take again the car power ship. Of course, if you look at the money the debt we government do accrue, the car power ship itself, you don't do follow by one car power ship. Okay, if you look at the money, then the way government do accrue. And it's also asked now that during the period where government accrue the money, they are still will get electricity deficiency. Still will go 1 day, 2 days lights intermittently.
Yes.
You understand? So it asks, what do we pay for? What do we owe really? Where we don't really enjoy waiting we owe. You know? Okay. Thankfully, we don't get this kind of money for electricity. We then get for massively concentrate major of the money on electricity. So if actually when the money comes and they are looking for companies where government will collaborate with to make sure we get efficient and effective electricity, I think it's high time we don't to Bumbuna business now. We concentrate and pump money from Bumbuna. We don't have. Because this is not the biggest hydro in Salon. And the estimated and procrastination where they don't make for Bumbuna, if it is finished and done, they say we know they ever get electricity problem. And we can even eligible for supply to neighboring countries them. So if that is the case, why can't we concentrate massively? Secondly, let me not only concentrate on only this hydro. There are other means of energy supply.
Because not only in season they work effectively.
Exactly. There are other means of supply. Wind. We can make use of the wind. Sierra Leone they get a very strong wind we get. You understand?
And solar too.
Exactly. So why can't we go into that also? Then we get other mini grid them as the case may be. That again we can tap. So to me, if you ask, it's like government need for decentralized. The government need for decentralized how we actually get electricity.
But then they mentioned another press release and saying for expand the national grid and the sector more or less. Mohammed,
you asked a question to
just a few seconds.
You talk of say what we could do for food from the 480 million, right? We don't get a sense of Pan-Africanism. You know why? The Minister of Mines was one time at the press briefing for tell we say when investors in Ghana they spend millions them before they begin see $1. I laugh, I want to cry. In almost say before investors they come, now partnership they get with billionaires all over the world for form one green investment company. In Sweden today, we get over 12 large-scale mining company them, we get over 12 small-scale mining company them. They keep on coming because what they tell we when they get billions, they pay the Salon government only billions of dollars. Are we happy? We're not happy about it. But when I get diamonds today, they say oh that diamond nowhere. The methodology we use, we get for review and continue to review from one government to the other. We very minimal like that the kid we so. I'll tell you an example. Go to any French country like Burkina Faso, Senegal, or Niger Republic, where this is a power I've been to. For 2 years each. Believe it, Sania, from Freetown to Kwandu, from Freetown to Gambia, there's lights everywhere. You know why? How could this 480 million work? Look at the cables them, look at the poles them, look at the topographical system of Sierra Leone. So when they pay Whirlpool, to West African electricity.
Wow.
Yeah, would they pay Bumbuna? Would they pay this? This should not have happened and there been a constructive electrical management in this country. You know why? Let me tell you something. Corruption one left and force. very policies they kill me. The amount of mineral wisdom they will get, you don't do for them, we able for both buy this ship just as the colleague say. It doesn't cost. Afterwards, compares to Turkey.
Now they can say what Namato to load there, they go say no cost.
No, excuse me. We, the journalists, them, the sales them. All this question we tell people. Mean to say, we get a lot of work for impartially.
Okay, Victor, quickly, finally.
It should not be supportive for support's sake. No. If we go to the stream.
Are we talking about electricity? Then we're talking about the money we don't cancel.
$480 million.
In a voice force. Now voice will not, until they begin this bust. Once
the money they come directly to the government of
Saudi.
A project management unit.
The project there, we get for, undertaken. We'll get for talk about the structure, the mechanism, as to how I get for look like, for Laoputa. But why would they watch out for Laoputa like? Now you do your first. Now just like, how many of we from where they talk say, Victor Okere, the Foka, Manchester, now just saying like, I don't, or till they say now look at the announcer. So now like that can't see with the see so now. When this money that they announcer for like, I believe we don't go that far now for get a lot of studies for put this country into a better shape now.
Okay.
So because we put it in a better shape now, all those errors that will be seen all this while, I think it's time now for let them begin to correct.
They are man-made.
Look now, ETSA for all sides. We don't see the electricity. They are trying. Because we look at the expansion of electricity, we say like they not be the one day. We like they don't go. And they compare to we say it is say we don't get more consumption.
Correct.
Then in this consumption, how best is it monitored for ensure that this crowd the cry so money comes in?
And then
even the government authorities, the government institutions, most of them don't pay electricity.
Right.
And they're all they need. So one for see now, we said they will structure this. Then they allow so many actors in the field. We'll get central. If now it's at the ledger, you get the peninsula, Amity.
So the money
yes, let everybody get competition. So if that competition day, Waterloo, una get whether they supply una.
A service provider.
So yeah, whether one day, all man they ensure say your area like no good. And if with that on competitive basis, they'll go see yourself in that area.
Thank you very much.
But if we are not there yet, we say again, now one great extra of the canto, where the unit they can, you don't know how much you pay for it, how much you get for car, and today there is no explanation to that. Then it gives this kind of thinking to people. The mindset still did they say, how they know man so it did.
Right.
So let there be a real table work now. Let's get back to the drawing board. All these errors that fall to the fund for so many long. Let them work now, once and for all.
Thank you very much, Victor Tutu Rogers. Thank you very much, Victor Tutu Rogers. Thank you very much, Ibrahim Soyi Dumbuya, League of Democracy Advocates. Thank you very much, Mohamed Kamara, Wena, editor for Humanity and the Watch newspaper also. Thank you, Victor Tutu Rogers, and thank you to gentlemen, to you all. And the second half of the show now. Briefly, we'll get sports entertainment for bring to you shortly later in the show. Plus a few other stories we'll go on for bring you up to speed with, the things we don't unfold over the last few hours or over the last 24 hours. Let's start with health tips. Lord John Paulina Bendu Samba, having listened to some medical experts advising, bring them to you in this health advice.
And welcome to Today Health Tips. Today, we can't talk about one thing where almost all man don't pass through. Pimple. Then small red thing them we can just come na your face and something then they can come the wrong time. So what's in a pimple? Pimple now when the oil gland then your skin don't block with oil, dead skin or bacteria. This can make the place red, swell or even at you. What thing you go do now for take care of your skin? Tip 1. Wash your face 2 times every day with gentle soap or face wash. But not scrub dey too much or it go irritate your skin. Tip 2. No dey touch your face all time. Your hand gets oil and dirty, so e easy for making total bacteria go na your face. 3. No squeeze pimples. Yes, it's tempting, but it go left mark or push the bacteria go inside your skin. 4. Keep your hair clean, especially if you oily or if you hair dey reach na your face. 5. Try for eat clean food. Plenty sugar or oil not too good for your skin. Then drink boku water and eat fruit and vegetable. Today I get bonus tip for una. If you na person wey dey use makeup or cream, try for check say e get non-comedogenic param. That means say e no go block your pores. Pimple normal, yeah? Especially if na the time wey your body dey change or if you dey go through stress or hormone self all mix inside there. But if pimple don too pass mark na your face or don turn wound, go see your doctor or skin specialist one time. No shame o, you get right for feel fine inside your skin. So keep your confidence up and take care of your skin.
Man them. This na boys. Usai man and they put all thing at table from Pantap to Godo. Inside boys, we know they hide behind with shadow at all. We real and this them na all but we.
Every woman first, let me start that, always they look for a successful man. So likewise, majority of the men also they look for a successful woman.
We they can't talk about we hustle and we they fair money.
When you like somebody, you first of all get for take care of whatever you like. Make them a priority.
We relationship and waiting people they expect from we man them.
You know, women are more emotional than men. If you start them, where you enjoy them, you go they come.
This not a side where we just they can't talk. This na brotherhood. Na side for let you see and feel what it really mean for B-boy pikin.
Sex is intimacy.
This na boys. So come na the bar, grab a chair, buy a drink, let we talk, chill and vibe. Cause this na boys who side where they shake the table.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Are you ready?
6 mil bit.
The rapper, the papa, the rapper where they rap, where they make other rapper papa sky.
Me person no dey laugh, I just one punch man. Call me Van Persie or you call me Mike Tyson. Way I vex, now this game I must kill you one post. Prosper in flow, they make it peace by yourself. Don't start sweating or go end, nigga na for left. Bump you two baby back, whip you two cousin. Sky is only try, but you bars them all what? My advice as an OG little boy pull and para. You and I, you know, say me and you two not to
Where they see me pa this game, they don't really confused. Where you see me pa the man, na for go na bush. Where you see me if you not able, na for hide the kush.
Me na Dr. Nahiman, and the man Chris. Land for you feature, Bobo, come up beyond waist. We flow like a Samsonite, quick for boss face. And you get money in the bank.
Capinga for sweet and hot, like election, I let you na Okubu.
Helper, they greet you, and they tell you, oh, she they suffer, they pretend, I call you suffer posh. The boss him, boss man, we too not to rank. Now me babe, I be know you know the function. Still you again, today till last junction. Same thing again, after when I finish it, so for that yeah. You manage, I go dig graveyard, we do you very yeah. You can't diss me and go, boy, that for sure.
You don't tire For Yeri Boku talk with no substance or sweet talk with plenty lie inside. Then now, na the term for strip the headlines bare and tell the story just like it is. Brutally frank goes where others won't, exposing the real stories behind the headlines.
We tackle issues of maximum importance to the growth of Sierra Leone, from politics to the economy, agriculture, education, health, and tourism.
By serving as your voice in asking the why, where, how, and when questions to the people them we responsible. This na Brutally Frank.
This is Brutally Frank.
Showing every Sunday at 7 p.m. on Slick TV, Channel 37, and streaming live on our Facebook page and official website.
Are you a lady going through issues in a relationship? You dey chop breakfast, you dey see pepper, my sister, you don't know who to talk to. Well, welcome to Girls Talk. Here on Girls Talk, we discuss everything that has to do with ladies and their relationship. Also, we get for the play entertaining and exciting games them. Not forget the gist part. Of course, Time Maggie get for the take place now. Always watch Girls Talk right here on Slick TV, Channel 37. Get a nice.
All right, welcome back. So now time for let's bring you the entertainment, Big Daddy.
The Conjo Pigos.
I'm not remiss of it. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Patrick.
What's cooking? What's cooking in the
Well, you see, a whole lot is cooking, but starting off, well, viewers, let's go straight to Nigeria. So recently, we got Priscilla and Juma Jokes, of course, celebrating their new first-born baby that they expect at any time. But waiting more interesting by this whole thing, we see Usai Pella, they ask Javi for do the same thing. Meaning say, if you can get belly for me, I promise you no go regret them. But what's savage about this? Javi came on that same post and asked him, say, Shebi you see, say, they are fully wedded. They not do it out of wedlock. So this simply means, I mean, you know, we just want something where you know pay for them. You understand? But I guess we are expecting something from Pella and Javi anytime soon because we see say that we don't already feel it. Say the official marriage will take place anytime soon. So we're expecting something. And moving on, let's talk about Collins. So Collins Morgan, of course, yes. This famous face, we know I'm from back in 2012, you know. This is one of the movies that we be say, all man glued to in TV for. So a brother is celebrating his birthday, and I must say it's a great one. After childhood, who don't watch this movie today, and now man, they don't big, and we're here again to see our brother celebrating his birthday. It's a great one. So Marlin is really, I mean,
39.
That's a big one, you know. Just yesterday we watched Marlin.
Yes, it's just yesterday.
Well, let me just make Alex so. But anyway, moving away from that one, the renowned music producer and the musician Bash Beats just don't drop a classic one with Bakiteno. Yes, so the title, The One, is out now, and of course, it's already causing a whole lot of reaction. But let's just have a taste of it.
Anytime where I go up, it's the only girl in.
Moving away from Bash Beats and Bakiteno, now let's talk about MSM 1000. I mean, then are the first people, I mean, after we batch, we make the cypher rap very popular now this country. Yes, life of MSM 1000, Calibag and others, I must tell you. But he's now with the Matchbox Music, and he recently done come back after a whole rest, and of course, a Giwi baller. Well, he just dropped him today, and of course, I'm here for let you be part of within MSM don't have we. Let me enjoy him.
Bola, stunner, Akika, Agide, receiver, you call it, taker. I make all me man and they cover life. King sheets, we know they behind. Man and they say for the rainy days, we hustle the pass 9 to 5. I don't put so much feeling aside, not to spend for peace always. I give it the cash, you say too small, okay, only Bobby always. We don't flex for love, we flex for color. Baby one go, only things that make sense to me right now. For the money, the baby, and the car letter. You know me ever the part of the journey, a big body man, but not sell letter. No need for vex if you see me in a skit and I say, bro, I love talk letter. You know me ever believe in the dream, a big boss man, love talk letter. I'm a baller, stunner, Akika, Agide, receiver.
All right, moving on from MSM 1000, let's talk about Calibag. You know, Calibag has been trending for the past days. We all know, say, if they suffer from drug and everything, and that because the label for Drop Arm, of course, went at the Witchman record. But recently, they don't take him back, and after welcoming him, it thought I'm fit say for come on social media and ask for forgiveness to all the fans that will be let down. So I think it's about time, you know, let the fans them really, you know, have mercy on the brother man. He's back, and we just hope, say, then demons them, you know, go allow them again, you know, for, you know, the second time, really. But according to a renowned producer, of course, Nashitu Kulala, we get this advice for both Rap Rampage and They Call Me Zamzam. We see the battle where they go on between Bakiteno, now you don't go to Martin Blue. Yes, the guy we take Rayboy Blue in name. We just see he drop a diss track recently, and of course, we see Rayboy Blue became hard, and now we expect Good Boy, Videx, and also Sweet Kodatsef, you know, for drop something today, as I talk to you now today. Yes, anytime soon, that song will drop. But according to Kulala, it say Zamzam and Rap Rampage, a proud of what you want to do to the culture. Yes, that's true. But when I promote them boys, because the future is now. I don't know what you think about that one day. I think he's just guiding these guys, even though, yes, they are beefing, but let's not forget, say, at the end of the day, they're going to be somebody past the dissing. But it is what it is, you know. And moving on, Nigerian musician, producer, Tunex Sef Day in Wahala. Now, see what's in Tunex post. It say, in all my days or my years of making music, one fact I can tell you is 98% of battle rappers are broke and struggling financially. Imagine. So if finish all man with the rap, meaning man they already rap with this, they all broke. And if you don't pull 100% you pull, then waiting left. But this not go down well with Lamzo on the beat, and it came for him. So according to Lamzo, he say, you talk too much, bro. You run in your mouth like now you're not the only possible way to do something at this industry. He say you really need for respect some superstars them, I mean, inside the game. But you don't blame you. Now the one way they make you they feel like now you know more sabi pass. He say, but you need for lean back because you are not even one of us. I think this is hard, seriously. I don't know whether for call this racism or waiting. You understand? Because the brother is a Nigerian. But this is it. We just hope say this no go past this. Producer to producer, let be artist to artist. But if we pass this, I mean, we're going to expect more things for come. The violence, you know, go down. But we just hope say no go take them to another level. This is all we get for you for the final edition, you know, of the Today Show here on Slick Television Channel 37 with me, Big Daddy, inside with segments, the entertainment box.
Thank you very much, Big Daddy. And now, next, We'll bring you the headlines, and James Kamara will there for join me shortly. But meanwhile, the former Secretary General of the SLPP in the United Kingdom and Ireland, Sergio Aziz Kamara, we currently double as the Deputy Minister of Technical and Higher Education, though officially declare intention for contest for the National Secretary General post of the country's ruling party, the SLPP. The event been take place earlier today at the party headquarters along Wallace Johnson Street now Freetown. Today we're now July 25. John Abdullahi been in at the press conference for you.
Declaring his intention for the National Secretary General, Sergio Aziz Kamara recognized the role played by the outgoing members of the National Executive, whom he said served diligently. His position for National Secretary General, he said, is not a personal ambition, but a call to duty.
I begin by paying heartfelt tribute to the outgoing National Executive of our great party, the Sierra Leone People's Party. I recognize the role of the outgoing National Executive of this great party. I recognize the role in particular of the outgoing Chairman, Dr. Prince Alex Hadi, and Secretary General Umaru Napoleon Nkrumah, and all other members of the National Executive that have diligently served this party. Today, I stand before you with humility and a deep sense of responsibility to officially declare my intention to serve or become the next National Secretary General of the Sierra Leone People's Party, the Grand Old Party. Welcome. This is not a pursuit of personal ambition. It is, for me, a call to duty, born out of years of sacrifice, service, experience, and unwavering loyalty to our party and its mission, and my commitment to deliver for the party and for the betterment of Sierra Leone as the National Secretary General of the Sierra Leone People's Party.
To him, the SLPP, he said, is more than a political organization. It is also a heartbeat of Sierra Leone's democratic progress and the foundation of national development.
The SLPP is more than a political organization to me. It is the heartbeat of Sierra Leone's democratic progress and the foundation of our national development. As we look ahead to 2028, we must prepare ourselves not just to win elections, but to lead with purpose, unity, and innovation. To do this, our Secretariat must evolve. It must become a modern, efficient, and responsive center of coordination.
With a blend of administrative experience, international exposure, and strong grassroots connection, Mr. Kamara promised to strengthen internal structures of the party that will ensure transparency and accountability for victory in 2028.
We need systems that work, communication that connects, and leadership that inspires hope. I bring to this role a blend of administrative experience, international exposure, and strong grassroots connections and competence. I understand the importance of listening to our members, engaging our communities, and building bridges across all regions and demographics. When entrusted with this role, I aim to work as a team to, one, strengthen internal structures to ensure transparency, accountability, and smooth operations for victory in 2028.
His vision for the SLPP is rooted in inclusivity, transparency, and progress, aiming to unite the party and propel it towards a brighter future. Reporting for Slick TV, John M. Abdullahi.
Okay, for the remaining part of the headline review, I'll join James Kamaramane. We're there with me now in the studios. Good afternoon, James.
Yes,
Good evening.
Patrick, good evening to the listeners and viewers as well. So today we get a lot of things for now. Firstly, one for look at a news where the Ministry of Information just released that America don't grant with the MCC Compact. Where if you see the press release, they talk about, say, United States government approved $480 million compact with Sierra Leone. This MCC compact here, so we the grant we is that it go for help we. It's a grant we the U.S. government give to we for help Sierra Leone with electricity sector for able for cushion the electricity sector. And also then say this, according to the press release, this MCC, since September 2024, they don't sign them. Now the U.S. government decide for approve them. And this one will be for help for expand on the national power grid, improving electricity distribution, and also strengthening energy institutions. So we'll get EDSA under the NPA, all this one for this money, go focus on electricity development. They go further for say, Sierra Leone will also contribute $14.2 million for as part of this program. So Salon government self-care for contribute for support this program for make a work. And also say this MCC, the aim is for support the economy of Salon, create job opportunities, and also enhance U.S.-Sierra Leone trade relationship. So it's a big one for we. But another one is say Sierra Leone out of 12 countries in the world, and out of 5 in Africa, then pick Salon for the part of this investment. It's a credible one for credit. According to the press release, they say that the credit President Bio for leadership in economy and also governance reform. So it's a big one for we want to see how the government will go for make use of this grant and see yes we got a stable electricity make will not go back again and the experience will not get the kind of electricity we expect. Forget. I think this is a good one for you, Patrick. I don't know what you think.
It all depends on how judicious they make use of this very amount, and then how fast they will set up the structures and system way for make sure say this implementation or water. But one thing will catch my attention, we come out today actually, now the transport fare review by the Ministry of Transport and Aviation, we don't review now officially for the very first time since April or thereof. We will
go there shortly. Yes, we'll go to the transport sector, and we see that today the Ministry of Transportation don't reduce the transport fare in the country. You know, people they clamor say governments need for reduce the transport fare because petrol stations then fuel prices don't go down in the country. So if you look at, you see different prices of different locations in the country. So take it to some of the prices them. This is outside Freetown. So imagine if you take transport from here now, from Freetown to Kailang, the old price, I mean 250 leons, now it's 230 leons. So if you come out from here to go Kono, it's 190 before, but now it's 170. Let's say, for example, you come out from here go Bo, it's 120 before, now it's 110,000 leons. You also get from here to Makeni with a 120, now it's 100 leons. So the price don't be cushion. So get this so that when you take transport henceforth today for Tumara Tego, this could be the consistent price from government. This is what government has approved, and this will for the pay now. We go inside Freetown, the different locations from Freetown. We look at the Freetown prices. We look at the different prices, and from Freetown you see that we get the keke, for example, when you take for model for Fabric College, The first time they pay 10 lions. Now, they say if you pay 8 lions, Aberdeen to Lombley, if you pay, before we pay 10 lions, we now Poda, and now if you pay 8 lions from Poda now. And Lombley to Wilberforce, 10 lions before, now if you pay 8 lions from Poda, Upgone to Dwazak, we pay 10 lions, now if you pay 8 lions. Now, the press release also gets other one from Freetongue. We also talk about because most people, they talk about, what about Waka Fine? Waka Fine. If I for make yourself see Waka Fine, if we go to the next page, we will see say Waka Fine and say Waka Fine within Freetongue, pole to pole. You know, say Waka Fine, they say pole to pole. Imagine they come up from Calverton to Bossalt or bus station where they in our Wilberforce Street. If you may pay 10 lions, but now pole to pole, now they say from 10 lions now, you got to pay 8 lions. Now the price now where government don't approve because of the pump price, and the fair price government approve them now is 25 lions per litre. So if you look at it, and I say Wilberforce Jewel, before now 12 lions now, it's 10 lions. Lombley, Regent Road, Keke, this is for Keke, Poda as well, from 5 lions, it's 4 lions, Aberdeen, Regent Road, 5 lions to 4 lions, so it's a reduction. Waterloo to Bombay Street, 11 lions before, now it's 9 lions. Now, if you look at the other one also, Pankeke now this now Poda, the previous one I talk about, now the one for Keke, say from Lombley to Wilberforce, 6 lions, now with the pay Pankeke, now it's 5 lions. Lombley to Aberdeen, 7 lions before, now 6 lions. Upgone to Dwazak Junction, 7 lions, now it's 6 lions. Wilberforce to Regent, 10 lions, now it's 9 lions. Aberdeen Road to Aberdeen, it's 6 lions before, now it's 5 lions. It should be 5 lions. And also Congo Cross to Wilberforce, when at PZ, 6 lions, now it's 5 lions. So this is now the new transport fare we don't count on in the country. And I guess this will really help. Mama them, where they can't walk, we will not get motorcar, people then they go to school and all, it will really, really help. I don't know what you think about that.
So let me talk to the public relations person for the Poda and Bus Owners Association, James Faulkner. We're on the line now for react to this very news we come out just this afternoon. James, good afternoon. Welcome to this Today Show today. How are you feeling with this news, sir?
Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon, and good afternoon, viewers.
How this news reach una we get una motocar them where plenty in the road, the Poda and Bus Owners Association. This review of the the prices, the fares, town service as well as inter-district transport fares.
I don't know which document is in front of you, but can you please check the document whether Poda and Bus Owners Association took part of that document, drivers union, tricycle and bike riders. Do they sign those documents?
Oh,
I want you to cross-check before going further. Are there signatures of stakeholders in those documents?
So the document we get in front of we now signed by the Ministry of Transport and Aviation, not necessarily in collaboration with stakeholders. Are you people now saying you feel discriminated, that you are left out of this entire process?
We do not have any idea of that document. Before then, ministry would call us and would have a roundtable, and whatever they have put in place, and definitely would discuss it and then agreed. But this time around, they went ahead and do their calculations without us, and we are not aware. We do not have any knowledge about that document. So, ministry is not responsible for transport fares any longer. They are not responsible. They understand that. They know that they are not responsible for transport fares any longer. There is a team that is responsible for that now. So I don't know where that is coming from. Because I called Mr. Warite, the chairperson for Poda, and asked him if there have been any changes. He said not to his knowledge. So for us to hear this now, for us, I don't know.
So meaning we not go acknowledge this notice or press release will come out from the Ministry of Transport and Aviation. That now what you did for say. We not acknowledge and we not the countenance. We not the honor. We not the go by. Correct?
Ministry knows, excuse me, ministry knows that they are not responsible for transport any longer. There is a body that is responsible, and up till now, that body is not in operation. Up till now, it's not functional.
Which body?
They are responsible, and up till now,
You mean
they are not
SLPTA,
functional.
the Sierra Leone Public Transport Authority?
That's it. SLPTA is, I don't want to call them, but yeah. Anyway, SLPTA is responsible. And up till now, SLPTA is not in formal operations. So
but then supervising ministry, James. Then supervising ministry, now Ministry of Transport and Aviation.
Hello. Yeah, we have Ministry of Transport and Aviation, but SLPTA have and also all transports in cost, what it's supposed to be like. Now, ministry has gone ahead and do a list of what it's supposed to look at. Have they considered the other factors of the running cost for this transport? Have they considered the other factors? It's not just scale that determines the running cost of transport. There are other factors, and we need to look at those factors. So we have problem with that. We have serious problem with that.
So, as far as this press release from the Ministry of Transport and Aviation is concerned, Una di Pura and Bus Owners Association, we get the bulk of the vehicles on the road, Una not the owner.
We were not informed, and we do not have any idea about that document.
So meaning the transport fares remain intact, will not be the use before now, before this release?
Well, for now, I can't say. Until we have a meeting and we discuss and see how we can get back to those that are responsible. But for now, I can't say anything.
Okay. Let's see how this spans out.
How soon did they get the meeting?
So una plan for engage anytime shortly, anytime soon, in the next few hours, or which number of days?
No, but we'll be meeting tomorrow. We'll be having meeting tomorrow, and then we'll get back to the...
All right. Okay. Thank you, James. Nice talking to you. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.
This is serious. This is serious.
Yes. So now it's the one that we get the bulk of the transport on the road versus the government.
The government, where are the oversight?
Where they play oversight on the transport.
And then they say now,
but the
one way they play oversight get more authority past you when are subordinate.
But again, we force them too much, then go withdraw. Then go say them the strike. They pull them, put them.
But if they say, the question we can't.
So you rather go by the current price. You rather go by the current price than you not get motorcar at all within a road forward.
Yeah, so we just got to we already get used to the current price. Yeah. So if then put a driver they say no, they accept this one, we'll still go for continue. So they say we are resilient people.
Yeah.
That's
the English word. Them, quarter
yes.
shot,
we pay them anyway. Yes. But if they say government don't get the right for put transport fare down, then
they say government for consultant. That is the usual trend.
Yeah.
Taking into consideration, for example, spare parts, because those points will be there for play around. Those are points he had re-echoed here on a number of occasions while he was here. Say spare parts, exchange rates, the amount that they take for buy one vehicle now, substandard spare parts and all that, and they had to be taken into consideration as before.
Okay.
So now that the Ministry of Transport not even consults them, and as a result, they're not even taken into consideration, then your constraints, waiting them for consider, then obviously, then I then get the bulk of the transport on the road, the motor car then.
Okay.
So let me see how this gets span out.
Okay.
Just pray that it doesn't affect negatively the vulnerable population.
Yes. So Fambul, you really watch what we read from the screen, now waiting government signed by the Minister of Transport, Deputy Minister of Transport, Rex Bonafa. Now what he signed, this is not coming from us, this is coming from the ministry. So whosoever is saying they don't want to go according to what the ministry is saying, not to stick TV then you only. Wait till we read, now waiting the ministry sign give it. So we'll just take one local newspaper for today and see what we get now the local newspaper. We take the Concord Times newspaper. It's, the main banner headline story reads, it says, statistics say alone over $15 million needed to run 2026 census. We also get another story. It says, Dr. Ibrahim Bangwan consoles bereaved family. Wife sent to high court for killing husband. And I guess you don't get a copy. If you don't get it, rush, go post office. I will still get them. Or you visit a website, you will get a story of this one. But statistics is saying they are demanding $15 million for make them conduct the 2026 census. Remember some months back when we talked about this one, they don't make this claim, and now they are farming it that they need this sum for make they carry out the census for 2026.
In totality, they say they need over $37 million to conduct the entire census process, which will take place in December this next year, 2026. And for 2 weeks, and then take some months for let them put the records and statistics together. So $37+ million. Just the question I asked you the other day: if we invest huge amount of money once and for all into making the systems, for example, NCRA work effectively, then you know we'll get need for the spend every 5 or 10 or 7 years per census. Such huge amount of money for going to other development areas.
For country people, they know now.
Yes, for just country people, we not even everybody then get for count. Eventually, not just some.
You reach a point where some tell me yourself the no can count today.
Exactly.
But you need $37 million
for represent the exact number of people where the country gets.
Yes.
Anyways, but what they need now, then say they need over $50 million for start the process. But they need in totality, they need 37 point something million dollars in its entirety for do the census.
Yes. So I guess you know enjoy the headline review. You may do tweet from the start of the week. Today is Friday, and so we will draw the cutting down for the headline review for this week. We will come to you this week. My name is James Kamarbane.
And as we go end today's show this Friday, and for this week, thank you very much for you we take time for tuning to me. I say a special greetings to you, Victor Cole of Moritown, an ardent follower of today's show. Thank you very much. Also to the production team and to guests them we don't make them throughout this week. We have left you with the Me to You segment where people actually they celebrate their loved ones, friends, and family members. We get some special occasions. Remember, it's free of cost. You're not getting nothing for pay. You can send for me as well. You want to celebrate anybody, feel free for send same with the ARM for you on a free of cost basis. Until we meet next week, starting Monday, Mina Patrick Salia. Have a splendid weekend.
And so I sing this for you.
Happy 13th birthday, John Baki Solomon Tucker. Today, the 25th of July, we celebrate a young man full of promise and purpose. As you step into your teenage years, may the light of God's wisdom guide your path in every decision you make. May you grow in strength, favor, and stature, and be a voice of truth and purpose in your generation. May your hands be blessed with creativity, your mind with clarity, and your heart with compassion. May you rise above every challenge and be a leader of excellence in your time. May you walk with honor, speak with power, and live with vision. May you bring joy to your family and become a source of inspiration to many. We celebrate you today and always. May your teenage years be filled with discovery, laughter, purpose, and divine encounters. This birthday request is coming from your loving home at number 9 Sunshine, Close, Angola Town, with warm wishes flowing from your dear mother, Valentina Fofana, Father John B. S. Tucker, Grandmother Henrietta, Auntie Winnie, and the rest of your family at 21 West Street. We declare this new chapter of your life richly blessed. With love, prayers, and celebration, happy birthday, champion. You are loved deeply and destined for greatness.
I gotta sing on to you every day. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I gotta sing on to you every day, every day, every day. I can make you shine bright from the inside. If I have to do it for you, yeah, yeah. God bless the day you were born, 'cause baby, when you show, things for my life just start to they glow. And so I sing this for you. Oh my birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Oh, I gotta sing on to you every day. And so I sing this for you. And so I sing